today I'm here to talk to you about a real game changer in the scent range from Sax Scent. Mark and Mandy Saxon from Sax Scent and Castaway Estuary Charters have spent 2 years developing this new fantastic UV Hotspot scent. This new UV scent can be used on soft plastics, hard body lures, metal vibes and squid jigs. And it now allows the angler to put a UV section on a lure if there isn't a UV paint finish in the lure. It is also scented with scent, like standard scents, but with this you do not need to apply it like traditional scents where you smear it all over the entire lure. Now when we're out fishing, all we simply want to do with this UV Hotspot is we only want to smear it onto sections of the lure like the underbody, around the throat and around the gills to create that UV effect. So all we simply need to do is just open it up, grab a little bit out. The great thing is with this Sax scent is it's very pasty, so when you apply it onto your lures it really holds onto the lures and sticks on there for some time. So generally I normally will coat it and then basically would coat the lure every half hour or so. And people wonder why you use scents. Well, sometimes you might have stopped at a service station, things like that on the way, filled up your car, you might be a smoker, so you've got those scents on your hands, and this obviously will mask any of those scents basically that the fish may pick up on, that may be on your fingers. And it's also a bit of a confidence thing. When I'm fishing tournaments in particular, I religiously smear my lures, and I do believe it does help increase catch rates. But with this new UV finish, it's going to be a real game changer. And what is ultraviolet light, you may ask? Well, the simplest way to explain it in layman's terms is the human eye naturally can't see ultraviolet rays. The only way we can see it is by using one of these purple UV torches, and that way we can see it. But naturally, all predatory fish species and squid can see ultraviolet light. The thing with ultraviolet light is that a lot of the things that those fish feed on, whether it be crustacean, prawns, shrimp, etc., they all produce an ultraviolet fingerprint basically. And the fingerprint on each species is individual, just like the human fingerprint. So these predatory fish can pick up that ultraviolet light and can see that bait or shrimp, etc., that they're feeding on a lot easier. And hence why ultraviolet light on your lures is a fantastic way of attracting fish to your lures. And most anglers will realise that when they use lures that have got ultraviolet finishes, their catch rate increases. The great thing with this scent range is this will obviously add to the UV in those lures, or if you've got lures that don't have ultraviolet rays in them or a UV paint finish, you can smear some of this on and that'll create that UV finish for you. Now, in the 2 years that Mark and Mandy Saxon have been developing this product, they've had huge success catching species like mulloway, bass, flathead and bream using this product, whether that be out social fishing or on their Castaway Estuaries fishing charter boat, which Mark's out on most days of the year. Now the great thing with the UV Sax Scent Hotspot range is they all come in these 30ml bottles that have got a little carabiner on here. The carabiner is great. You can clip it onto your pants, onto your jacket. It can clip onto your lanyard if you use an electric motor. If you're in a kayak, you can clip it onto an accessories area in the kayak, so it's always in reachable positions when you're out fishing. It also comes in 3 fantastic colours, being the chartreuse, the orange and the pink. So there's a colour to cover most colour spectrums in the range. So next time you're about to hit the water and you're looking to use scent on lures, whether that be soft plastics, hard bodies, metal vibes or even squid jigs, seriously consider the Sax Scent UV Hotspot range. It's a real game changer when it comes to using scent on your lures.